Hello friends, welcome to Communication Skills for Everyone. Today I have come with questions to ask the interviewer. So here most of the cases what happens, most of the students, candidates, they do not prepare any question. So here my advice is that you also prepare question for you to ask the interviewer. So asking question exhibits that you are genuinely interested. It also helps you to decide if the company is good fit for you or not. So that's what you must prepare a set of questions to ask. Also avoid asking questions that are easily found on the company's website. Sometimes candidates may take the questions from the company's website, so it's if they're visible, so don't go for that questions. Next you can go for some questions here. What do the day-to-day responsibilities of the role look like? Or this generally, so of course it gives like success and happiness in a job boils down to contentment with the nitty-gritty of the everyday, so something like that. What are the company's values? What characteristics do you look for in employees in order to represent those values? So this is also kind of a question where they want to know like a deep, get more information on company culture, something like that, company's culture, and you get insight into what is the important for the company as a whole and what it values in the individual who work there. So that's also a benefit of asking this question. So you can go for what's your favorite part about working at the company. So it's also important to get a sense of your interviewer's opinions about working there. So if enthusiasm flows easily, that's a great sign, right? It's also one. And next, what does success look like in this position and how do you measure it? So it's crucial to have a deep understanding of how company measures success. So what are key performance indicators for that particular role, and how often are they measured? This kind of questions you can ask. And the next one, when you move to the question, are there opportunities for professional development? If so, what do those look like? So when asking this question, you are looking to key into whether there are opportunities for growth and whether the company has a learning and development program. Stagnation is a big red flag, so must be alert about this. So which gives that kind of question. And next, who will I be working most closely with? So this question, when you ask this question, it helps you get a better sense of the dynamics of who your collaborators will be. Jot down names, ask for titles. It's important to evaluate how cross-functional that role is and your role. What do you see as the most challenging aspect of this job? So knowing the good is just as important as knowing the not so good. So you want to understand the scale of the problems you will be dealing with. So the next one, is there anything about my background or resume that makes you question whether I am a good fit for this role? So this question exhibits that you're highly invested in the job and committed to understanding your prospects as a aspiring candidate. Plus it also allow you an opportunity to respond to any potential concerns. That's what it's an important role to know that. Also you can go follow-up questions about the job position and possibilities of any training. What are the expectations on your performance are, and what are the biggest challenges facing the company? That also you can ask. Follow up after an interview. So within a day or two, send a thank you note to the interviewers, thanking them for their time and mentioning your continued interest in that particular position. Email is usually a good form of communication after the interview. So if the company has given you a set time frame and exceeded it by longer than a week, a well-written follow-up note is also reasonable. So it should be concise and friendly. Avoid following up multiple times after each interview. So if it is once, you just send one later, that's enough. After the interview, take time for your own reflection. Write down points of the interview that you felt good about and what you need to improve, and so on. So it helps to face next interview confidently. So that's what here, right? It says practice. So according to different researchers, most candidates spend as little as 1 hour to prepare for an interview. So it's not surprise that unprepared candidates often exhibit poor interviews. Proper preparation will not only improve your performance, but it will also reduce your anxiety levels on the day of your interview. So create a list of common interview questions, practice your answers and say them out loud. Also prepare yourself for surprise questions and think of ways to deal with them. So yeah, practice makes a man max perfect. So practice a strong introduction that highlights your skills and how you develop them, so on and so forth. That's the best strategy to tackle interview confidently. Thank you for watching. Subscribe Communication Skills for Everyone for more interesting and informative videos. Even if you want any specific topic, you also can comment in the comment box so that I pick up that topics in my next videos. Thank you for watching. Subscribe Communication Skills for Everyone.